Hi everybody, Coach Jorge Capestany here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the type of thinker that you are. And we're going to nail this down to like 3 different types of thinkers. And here's what I want to talk about. You have players that when they play, they're past thinkers. You have other players that they're future thinkers. And then you have other players that I would call them present thinkers. So let me tell you the difference between those 3 and what I think you want to be. So a future thinker, or let's start with past. A past thinker, the mindset of the past thinker is always in the past, and these people are angry. If you see a player and you're watching them, they're always angry, they're probably a past thinker. They're angry about mistakes and things that just happened in the past. They're not very good at letting things go. So I don't think that's the best type of thinker to be, a past thinker, but that's a good way to kind of measure yourself. If you're kind of generally angry, there's a real good chance that you tend to think mostly in the past. You got the opposite of those guys. We're going to call that the future thinkers. Future thinkers, usually their thoughts are dwelling on the future. I got to get this game because if I get this game, I'll go up 4-1. Or they're already shaking hands, or like, if I win, I'm going to have all my friends see me afterwards and my teammates will love it. And they really get caught up with stuff in the future. And those people tend to be nervous. So remember, past thinkers tend to be angry, future thinkers tend to be nervous. So that's a good way to kind of think of it. If you're like, well, yeah, I'm predominantly nervous as a player, it's a good thing that you're thinking ahead, you're thinking about the wins, the losses, you're reliving all that stuff before it even happens. Now, the best thing to do is to be a present thinker. These are people who, they're not really thinking the past or the future, they're able to think about the task at hand, but there's tips that you'll need to know to make yourself be a present thinker. Here's some of the things. Your mind is going to wander. Okay, it's normal for your mind to have thoughts to enter it, but we as players, we can train to kind of control that. So one thing that I like to suggest is that watch the seams of the ball. During the rally, if you're just hitting blindly, it's easier for your mind to wander to past or future thinking. But if you have a task, like a specific task of watching the seams of the ball, that's going to keep your mind in the present. Another thing you can do is just call out bounce hit when the ball bounces on the ground and when you hit it. Again, that's something that occupies your mind and brings you into the present. Another one we like to do is call up back. Up if I'm moving forward, back if I'm moving back. It's just another exercise that gets your mind occupied so you can help stay in the present. And then the last one is just simply calling out the power number that you're hitting. So a 10 would be my hardest and a 1 would be my softest. And every time I strike the ball, I call out 5, 5, 7. Any trick that you can do to kind of keep your mind present, that'll be helping you. So take a little audit. You should know what you are. If you're not sure what you are, apply those filters. Remember, past thinkers tend to be angry, future thinkers tend to be nervous, present thinkers tend to have the most calmness, and I hope that's helpful to you. So if you're watching this video, guys, anywhere else other than my free website, jorgecapestany.com, I encourage you to go over there. There's all kinds of free instruction, as well as super high definition, slow motion footage of the pros. And if you are watching on that site, I'd love for you to leave me a comment below. We answer all the questions that we get in the comments, and it really helps us if you let us know what your questions are. So good luck on the court, and thanks for watching.